Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War. And when last we left off, we've discovered the truth about the planet Tartarus. It is where an ancient demon is trapped, in the Maledictum. This demon has colossal power, and even while it's imprisoned, it has the ability to influence the people that reside on the world. Such that quite a long time ago, it drove the populace mad, and they built things to hide the demon. Now the warp storm that's appearing is threatening to drive the entire populace again to insanity. And this is where chaos comes in. The forces of chaos are here to try and unleash that demon, take its power and turn it against the Imperium. And we don't want that. But I know someone who does, or rather, doesn't think they do, but actually does. That's Isidore. Isidore has finally turned against the Blood Ravens. And it really didn't take much. Isidore. The Blood Ravens are stinky meanie heads. And if you work with me, I'll give you a biscuit. A chocolate biscuit? A chocolate biscuit with all the cream filling you could desire. I'm in to get the Maledictum to use it against you. Of course. Little does he know that I don't actually have a chocolate biscuit. I ate the chocolate biscuit before offering it to him. I am very sneaky and very, very evil. Let us see the extent of Isidore's treachery in Mission 9 of 11.
Tartarus is a planet gone mad. Over 60% of the population has fallen to the Orc forces, and what's left of the Imperial Guard are fighting a desperate losing battle to protect those that remain as they leave the planet. The traitor Imperial Guard we encountered in Louvre-Mar are not the only ones. Nearly 25% of the Guard has treacherously turned on their former comrades, forming maniacal blood cults that ambush and carve up their fellow guardsmen. Certainly, I have seen the powers of chaos affect the minds of men, but never so many at once, and never so quickly. The Imperial Navy holds orbit, and the Blood Raven's own battle barge, the Litany of Fury, awaits a call from me to send transports to pick up all Blood Raven forces on a moment's notice. We are prepared to leave this doomed planet. But before we go, there are things we must do first. Put a stop to the forces of chaos, and destroy the Maledictum, or die trying.
A small note, this is my second attempt at doing this mission, because the game crashed midway through. That's a shame, because I was really having fun. That said, I now know what's going to happen partway through this mission, and I'm going to prepare for it. But no amount of preparation will be enough to deal with Isidore's betrayal. That's a lot of orcs. Yeah, we kind of stopped focusing on the orcs, and the orcs have gotten out of hand. Oh my, the orcs have gotten out of hand. But all that will mean nothing if Chaos get the Maledictum. Unholy ceremony.
The universe rewards those willing to spill their life's blood for the promise of power. Sindri! What, my lord? The traitor Imperial Guardsmen have fallen. So quickly. I expected them to last a bit longer. Some of them have betrayed our position to the Blood Ravens. They're on their way here, now. Continue chanting. I shan't be long. The circumstances you mention are divine providence, my lord. Everything is as planned. Once I dispense with this last obstacle. You will have that which we have plotted and schemed to achieve. And if the Space Marines should arrive before Providence graces us, then we shall play the good hosts and indulge them in a bloody feast. At all costs, however, keep them from interfering. This is a delicate process that cannot well afford any more interruptions. And, might I advise you, throw everything at the Blood Ravens. Everything. Their every contribution in this matter is paramount, especially when we are so close. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Power demands sacrifice.
Now you know what we fight and why. We will launch a two-prong assault against the temple with the help of several guardsman units who remain loyal to the Emperor. We must stop our adversaries from uncovering the Maledictum.
However,
Come with me. You have new orders. We know of a hidden way into the temple. Tell no one else. It is a surprise.
It is. Right. We have a lot to do, but one thing I will note is that you can see the shift in power within the forces of chaos. It is no longer Baal giving Sindri orders. It is Sindri giving Baal orders. And that sacrifice that Sindri is referring to, that's not just the sacrifice of the cultists that are doing the ritual. Sindri's probably going to sacrifice Baal for his own purposes. Right, we need to move quickly. What we need now...
We must wrest control of the 4 relics from the vile forces of Lord Baal. We cannot stop until they are ours.
Reporting for duty, sir.
That is true.
The
Right.
captain has gone to
Reporting,
secure
sir.
the southern
Following
flank
orders.
and left it to us to breach the main defenses. We will not fail him. Is this understood?
At your
For
command.
the Emperor.
You will not fail him indeed. Right, what we need to do is we need to get some troops here.
Marine squad deployed.
We need a couple of units. And we immediately need to start...
Are sure to be well defended. If we cripple the Alpha Legion's infrastructure, they will be no match for our might.
Indeed they won't. Right. We need you to claim this now. And we need to get you some heavy bolters really quickly. There are 3 strategic points around us. And 1 right next to us. We need to claim these as a matter of urgency. We also need to build as many units as we can, because eventually we're going to be given some free units, and we want to go well over our squad cap. Okay, I want you to go here and claim that. And in a moment, you need heavy bolters.
At your command.
You need heavy bolters.
Awaiting orders.
You need heavy bolters.
Yes, most beneficent.
And I like this, so I'm going to get it.
Yes, Lord.
And we're going to need some turrets, but we're also going to need some listening
Marine
posts.
squad
Very,
deployed.
very quickly.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, you
Objective
do that.
We're here. We'll
Now
get
slowly,
through this, I know it.
these vehicles are going to be repaired, and once they're repaired fully, we will gain access to them.
Heresy grows from
6
violence.
Lehman Russes is a great amount of vehicles we can use to fortify this position.
What's your order?
Okay, you're claiming that, that's
Marine
great.
squad
Yes,
deployed.
Lord.
I need you to build this
Build routine
now.
721 initiated.
I need
I
you
await your
to build
instructions.
this once we get the requisition points.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, you need to go here because
Station
this
secure.
place gets attacked a lot. You also need those.
Heresy grows from
Okay,
violence.
we
Decide
have-
position on the
Need
objective.
a little more of that. Okay. So, you're defending there. That's being built.
We are the
You're
Emperor's
there.
chosen.
When we get our first vehicle, which is that one,
Ever vigilant.
okay, I need you
Fear our wrath.
here. Yes. Actually, no. Go here. That one rarely gets attacked. Okay.
I await
Next,
your
I want you to build
instructions.
this
Build
here.
routine 721 initiated.
And in a moment... Oh, we're under attack. Luckily, it's only some cultists. I want that. And we have one Lehman Russ. This needs to go here. This needs to go here.
Yes, Lord.
Okay. So we've got that going.
We stand
This
ready.
is pretty well defended. You're building that. Should be okay. Okay, we might not be okay. If we get the tank to help out, though... Oh, the Lord has appeared right here.
At your command.
That is incredibly bad.
Of the Imperial.
That's bad.
None can stand before
Okay.
the Inquisition.
This tank will help out. This is a very bold attack. Back up, please.
Yes, Lord.
We need you
The Emperor protects.
to help here.
Show these filthy aliens what Imperial Guard
Okay,
are made of.
luckily, we're able to dack you down. And there we go. Whew!
Agree.
Yes, my lord.
That was bad. Okay, we won here mostly.
Instructions.
Yeah, we need this now.
What is your order? Faith is our
And
shield.
that was
Heresy grows
that was
from
awkward.
idleness.
That was very awkward. But I suppose
Yes,
we could
my lord.
hold this here. We're going to need some more tactical squads. And we're going to need to build
Yes, Lord.
here. Once we get enough
As you
requisition,
wish. Here
we're going to need to
serve.
build a defensive structure.
I shall
At your
obey.
command.
That attack was very unfortunate. That didn't happen last time. They didn't attack with the Lord.
Reporting, sir. Reporting, sir.
Hopefully we can requisition some things very easily, like some plasma weaponry. Okay,
Marine squad
build that.
deployed.
Okay, that's just some cultists.
Faith is our shield.
That's just cultists.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, that's fine.
Maintain
I
attack
await
formation.
your
I now
instructions.
need this
With all
here.
due haste.
And we'll need one there too in a
Yes,
moment.
most
We need the
beneficent
requisition.
one.
We really badly need the requisition. Luckily, this tank is now mostly healed up. The other thing we're going to need is we're going to need a lot of
Marine squad
turrets.
deployed.
Okay,
At your
excellent.
command.
Can I have more of these? Can in a moment. First, though,
Here to serve.
Listening
Initializing
post.
build protocol.
Okay. That's been built. That's been built. That's badly damaged. We need to repair that.
I await your instructions.
Let's fix that up. Okay. That's just some cultists. That's much more
Ever
manageable.
vigilant. What is your order?
Much more manageable.
Direct us
Okay.
to the enemy.
Go down here.
Direct us to the enemy.
You're going to need that.
Weapons at ready.
Go down there.
It is time. What is your order? Damage.
Okay, you're under attack. From who? Just some Chaos Marines. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Okay. Next thing we need? More infantry. We need a lot more infantry. We also need this upgrade as soon as we can. We're also going to need to start building some turrets. Okay, cultists should be fine to be dealt with by the guardsmen. Oh, we have another Lehman Russ. Fantastic.
The Emperor protects.
Okay.
We're here.
You go
At
there.
your command.
You go there.
None can stand before the
You stay here for now,
squad
just in
deployed.
case. Okay, another Marine squad.
Direct us to the enemy.
Excellent. Give you that. You can go here,
Order to
just
I
in case we're attacked from that angle.
Instructions.
Get that requisition. Okay, still just Chaos Marines. We're okay for the moment. We're okay for the moment. Oh no, there he is.
Marine squad deployed.
There's the Chaos Lord. Right. Luckily, he is attacked a heavily fortified position. And demons are here as well. Luckily, we can deal with these demons. Luckily, we can deal with them. Okay. Get some more units. We need 2 more units.
At your command.
Once we've got these units,
Awaiting orders.
we will hold here.
I await
The next thing
your
we want to do is we want to
instructions.
start building some turrets. Defensive turrets will go a long, long way to making this place easier to defend. Put one here.
Yes, my lord.
We also need a few more Marines in a moment.
What's your Marine squad deployed?
There's that Marine squad.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
And we'll get one more Marine squad. I know this is a rush to get loads and loads of
Faith is our
units,
shield.
but it will be worth it. In the long run, it will be worth it. Right, we don't want that right now. What we want are some turrets. Give me a turret here, and a turret... Okay, I don't know what you were doing, but if you could defy gravity, maybe you could fly over and deal with all the enemies. Orbital bombardment? No?
Fear denies.
Fair enough. Right. Can do that. We could build some turrets over here. Okay. Just some Marines. That's fine. That is fine. Okay, we now need to upgrade this. Because doing that will mean we can improve these. We do need to improve that when we get a little bit more acquisition. There we go. Improve these. Okay, we've got a turret there.
Yes, Lord.
Need a few more turrets. Yep, there's another turret. Fantastic.
Yes, Lord.
We want a turret here as well. A little bit more acquisition. There we go. We want these to be missile turrets, those to be heavy bolter turrets.
Here to serve.
Speaking of turrets, it's time to get another turret. Right here. To get a little bit more requisition. And there we go. Turret here.
What's your order?
Leave you back here for now. Oh, we have another Lehman Russ. Excellent.
Faith is our shield.
Give me that. Why are you pushing forward? Ah, you're pushing forward because of you. Fantastic. Yeah, we're going to be keeping the Lehman Russes here. They don't count to our vehicle requisition limit, which is why we want to keep them at the main base. And we want to keep you here. Okay, turret's been built. Fantastic. We're not done with turrets yet. We need another turret.
Yes,
And we need another turret. Right here. 4 turrets on each of these points is what we want. To keep this place as defended as it possibly can be. Okay, we're under attack. Just some Marines. Excellent. We do want to bulk up these units at some point as well. Go back to building that. Okay. Upgrade that.
At your command.
And now I want a sergeant
We stand ready.
in these units.
What is your order?
We'll upgrade the other
What's
ones
your
later. And then I
What's
want
your order?
more... Actually, I want missile launchers in a moment. That's what I want. Okay. Build that.
Here to serve.
Then build... Ah, need a bit more requisition. That's fine. We have the requisition. Build that. We get 50, do that. And now this point is pretty well defended. For the most part. Okay. Those are nice. We want them. We do want them. We do want the vehicle facility eventually. Yeah, this is a pretty well defended... Whee! I have no idea why the Lehman Russes do that. On Tartarus, we have a special spring-loaded set of tracks. They're incredibly useful, sir. You should take full advantage of them. Okay, next thing we want
At your command.
is these units want missile launchers. They want missile launchers because eventually there are going to be tanks here.
Heresy grows from
There are going to be tanks, and when the tanks turn up, my Marines will tank me when they have the ability to blow them up. You see what I did there?
What is your order?
Okay, more missiles. We could give these guys plasma weapons. We'll do that in a bit. Right now I need to...
We have made landfall. Let us secure this location and then take the fight to the enemy.
That's what I was waiting for. We now have
What would you...
37
He
units.
who stands with me shall be
Because
my
we've been
brother.
given 3 servitors, a unit of scouts, and 3 units of terminators. Now, the game wants us to set up a base here. That is not what we are going to do. We are not going to set up a base here. Setting up a base here would spread my forces incredibly thin. So what I'm going to do, this is the save from the failed attempt at this mission. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, next time, rendezvous these forces over to my main base. We're going to use them with all the extra tactical marines I've got to have a combined push forward. I hope it works, because Chaos has a lot of forces here. Predator tanks, defilers, and even more things that we haven't seen yet. But we'll face them, hopefully, with all the might the Imperium can muster. But that'll be for next time. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.